Gentlemen, are we ready?
Always.
I think as I'll ever be.
Yeah.
Last time on the Clockwork Frontier, the fight. Well, four of you and Lottie fought bravely against a horde of sand raiders. James, Clara, and Chappie came to help the squad. During the battle, the sand raiders attacked Oswald with poison. Once the battle was concluded, Clara and James took Oswald back to the ship, and Clara left Chappie in her big brother Stubbs' care. On the way to Dorica, the party found Captain Rufus Daly's home. You entered and found him making odd sounds. Looking around, Lottie noticed some unusual items, Eddy noticed some interesting books, and Chappie looked around and found everything, and backed at Stubbs to notice these things. Lottie was able to notice that the condition that Captain Daly has seems to be some sort of infection. Captain Nik gave the option that Captain Daly can come aboard the ship for the doctor to try and fix him. And he has until the business party's business is finished in Dorica to decide whether he's coming with you all or not. Captain Nik told Captain Daly that the doc would be able to fix him before they leave for Shunigan. We return to Captain Daly's abode. Eddie and Stubbs, before you all leave to go to carry on to the appointment that the captain has, is there anything you want to ask Captain Daly about? The books and items? Or anything?
Yeah, I'd ask the captain, like, if he decides to join the crew, can he bring some of the books that might be helpful for our onward journey? Things that would be help us with our mission.
Yeah, I hope you don't mind, but all respect, old man, I think we have more need of this than you do.
He nods, and it's very. He can't really write with his crab claws, but he has like a blackboard, and he writes on it the word "take." Like he kind of, you hear a screeching noise as he makes the word with his claw, and it just says "take," meaning take what you need. And Lottie goes, "Ooh, these playing cards that are kind of shimmery. Am I okay to take those?" And he gives her a kind of look and just nods. Thank you. So,
Eddie will look to Stubbs like as if to say, like, how much of this are we taking?
Stubbs is already having a look through the drinks cabinet.
he shakes his head at you for that. If you have a look on the list, there is no alcohol on there.
He said the word take. Stubbs can't turn around to look right now.
So you two, between you, let me know what books and items that you're taking, and anything that Vicky messages with me with will be what she gets, considering I have a feeling you two will be taking quite a lot. Captain, are you kind of encouraging them to take everything, or will you go, there's a limit?
As long as Captain Daly doesn't look like he minds, and I'm just going to leave them to it.
Okay.
I mean, if he's okay with it, Eddie will just take all of those books.
you've already got the diaries.
Actually, Stubbs would get him one of the books, seeing in particular Shinnigan Fact or Fiction, and says, "Listen, might be a bit much, but would you mind doing a bit of a tick for yes, cross for no on these, and letting us know what the crack is?"
He shows you his hands. Because looking at his hand, you would realise that if he was to do that on each page, he would rip a lot of them with that, unless you wanting him to use the blackboard. And if so, he can't really hold any chalk that well in his crab claws. The only thing he could do is nod or shake his head.
Alright, well, when you're on the ship, we'll put the boy to work and get him to write down what you nod or cross, if that's alright with you, of course.
He hasn't agreed to go yet, but Captain, you did say that he would be able to pack his things. Now, noticing him, it's very difficult for him to pack any of his things with crab claws. He may need some help if he does decide to go with you.
Right. Well, again, it was just sort of a suggestion. If you wanted to come, I wouldn't stop him if he wants to come. But again, it was I didn't expect him to, at all.
Well, if he wants to be fixed, he would have to come with you anyway. Which he...
No, I mean to Shinnigan. I mean, he could come, because I think originally, because we were heading to wherever we were heading to, I can't remember off the top of my head.
You were going into Dorica because you have an appointment.
That was it, right? Yeah.
To
So
meet Ember's potential replacement.
So we were going to go to Dorica.
Yeah.
Right, and then on the way back, because we were going to be passing here, on the way back, we were going to pick him back up after he'd packed everything that he needed. Right.
Also, your engineers have another reason to go to Dorica, because there is a scrapyard where they can try and find some bits and pieces that would be of great use to the ship. Isn't that right, engineer boys?
I believe so.
So how long would it take him? How long would it take him to get sorted?
Well, he may need someone to pack for him and carry his bag. So you've got someone who's built quite broadly who would be great as a pack mule, Stubbs. And anyone who wanted to help him pack would be able to help him pack.
As long as that is all right with him, I'm more than happy to accommodate that.
Because with everything he also has the doctor's notes from his previous ship, something that the engineers would be very interested in, which is Captain Dalby's engineer's designs and notebook, which I think especially Barnabus would be very interested in, if Eddy points it out.
Oh yeah, and anything which is pertinent to what we're going to be doing, it'll be point out to the relevant people.
While you're all doing this, Lottie notices the music box and starts winding it and playing, and then kind of as it plays, what shall we do with a drunken sailor, kind of gives a slight look at Stubbs and then quickly looks away. But there's a lot of stuff that you can take with you. There's some that he might want to take with him for sentimental reasons, like the keepsake box. Captain, she asks, I've got a really odd question for you. Lottie looks at him and says, this shell that's pulsing, is this your voice? Is this where it's gone? And he gives her an odd look and shakes her head. Sorry, I had to ask. Yes, that was something Vicky asked me to do. Anyway, sorry, go on.
I just turned to Captain and said, Captain, is it worth us coming back and helping Captain Daly on our return? I feel we've got an appointment to keep. And then we can take, with his permission, any items and stuff, just so we're not carrying them around the sea.
I certainly don't see why not. We can even leave someone here to help him out in our absence.
I'll help the captain if you want.
Sure.
I can help him pack and ask him some questions and get some books ready if you let me know which ones you think would be useful. I saw Stubbs eyeing up the book that says Common Diseases and Poison. Are you wanting me to give that to Harriet?
Well, yeah, it seems pertinent and might help with what's happening with the boy.
Okay.
I'd just say, if the captain allows it, all this information is relevant, I think. So, take what you can carry.
I'll see how many cases there is for Stubbs to carry. I'm sure you can carry that many books, right, Stubbs?
Yeah, fine.
I mean, Stubbs, I can help with that being in a wheelchair. It might be easier for me to carry stuff.
Honestly, it's fine. I'm used to it. Hoying round stuff is pretty much all I'm good for anyway.
Oh, the offer's there.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Okay, and Lottie will stay here. And is there anything else that you're wanting to do before you leave Captain Dolby's, or are you just gonna head into Dorica?
No, we'll just head into Dorica. We'll leave Lottie,
Okay.
and she can help out. We'll head into Dorica, and then even if we think of something that we've forgotten, we'll be able to pick it up when we come back.
Okay. As you exit Captain Delby's residence, you see two figures walking towards you through the sand. And as they get closer, you see that both Ava and Rosa have been sent. Ava looks at you. Captain, Dimitri thought that we might be of great help to Barnabus and Eddy in trying to find some items to help fix the ship, as there's a couple of extra repairs since we had a little bit of a scuffle with the Sand Raiders as well. If you don't mind.
Where is the ship took damage?
A little, yes. And there's still some damage from the previous fight when we were in Fortuna.
That's fine.
And you see being carried by Rosa in kind of like, one of those, with kind of like a baby carrier, is Aoife, who jumps out of the baby carrier and runs into Lottie. Okay, I'm guessing Lottie's in there. That's fine. Hi, Captain. We'll follow you. And Ava and Rosa will be helping to have a look through and see what they can find when you get there, but I believe you have an appointment first.
Indeed.
Okay. So you start, as you make your way into town, Stubbs, there's something that you would normally happen to you, that the captain and Barnabus would be used to happening to you. That hasn't happened. How are you doing about that?
honestly not thinking about it too much.
Okay. Captain, you would know that normally as you either enter Dorica or your ship comes down, but one of the barmaids normally rushes out towards Stubbs, and she's not doing it this time. So both Barnabus and Captain Nik, you would know that. But
No, that's
Stubbs
fine. It may just be because we didn't dock at the port.
maybe. So as you make your way into the pub, Captain Nik, there's two people that, as she advised, you would recognise, which is Ulysses Archer and Solomon Steele, sat at a table. Rosa goes to you. Do you want me to go order some drinks?
I'll just nod.
Okay. As she goes to order some drinks, there is anyone watching her, or are you just watching Captain at the minute?
I'm always watching everything.
Okay.
I think Barnabas would go off to help Rosa, but also just be sort of asking about the damage to the ship, just like we may need to change what we're getting, just to like make current repairs.
You've noticed that a guy has sidled up next to young Rosa and goes, "Hello, sweetness. Nice to meet you." And she's like,
Oh, Rosa, dear, is this a gentleman bothering you?
"Excuse me, old-timer. So how about I take you on a date to your canteen on your ship, huh?"
I'll give you all the time, you young whippersnapper, and I'm just going to activate my armor.
Do you mind? I'm talking to the lady. Do you mind?
I will be covered in metal armor.
Do I see this man abusing my crewmates?
I think we would have heard the armor being put on.
I think give me a perception check, Stubbs, to see if you're listening to this as well. Yeah, definitely. You heard the whole thing, like including the fact he said.
And I know the owner of this establishment pretty well.
You know the owner and the barmaid, yes.
Yeah, but I get on well with them. I've got a good working relationship, yeah?
Mhm. But the barmaid isn't there, it's just the owner.
Awesome. I would like to use my grappling claw to grab this guy and throw him out the window.
What check do you need to do?
I just need to, well, that happens as part of an attack action, and then it's an athletics to shove through the window effectively.
Make you attack. That's the gentleman, by the way, who's been hitting on him.
It's a 21 he needs to beat.
I did not think you would do this, but okay. Yeah, you hit him.
Yep. Right, so no, that's not a hit. It's just I've grabbed him and shoved him through a window. So I just looked to the bar and say, "Bill me on that one, would you? Put it on me tab." Ugh.
Lazarus Copper just nods and says, "Oh,
Thank you, Stubbs."
Hey, don't worry about it, Barney.
Thank you, Stubbs. He was odd. And she makes the odd.
Yeah, well, some of these odd sorts around there.
My God, you're greasy.
The owner goes, Stubbs, can I borrow your sack? Just as a new bartender is making the drinks. And he goes, just so you know, Tabitha got married after you left. And she's expecting, and that's why she's not here.
Oh, good for her.
I just thought you.
decent fella, or
I hope so. Her father.
you don't know?
Her father organised it.
Fucking hell.
I know.
How'd she take it?
Pretty well. Not as bad as there was one lady who thought that the guy was honest and found out that he had daughters and was still married. He had a surname, Granville, that was it. And Rosa's eyes go wide and she goes, what was his first name? And you see she looks very angry. And he goes, oh, you're... And she goes, I'm Rosa. And he's like, I'm so sorry, darling. He's like, okay, it's fine. So, okay. She, her and Barnabus orders the drinks. Ava sat down at the table with the captain. Captain! Ulysses goes to you. I got a letter sent via a bird from my sister asking me to meet with you, Captain. I assuming that's what you're here for.
It's one of many, but yes, while I'm here.
Captain, this is... the letter I got from my sister gave me. This is the letter I got from her telling me to meet with you. It gives Stubbs a side glance. I assume you're Stubbs.
Well, it's not uncommon my reputation precedes me.
My sister told me a lot about you. Although we have different surnames, she changed her name.
So I'll just... Because obviously I lean down and sort of squint my eyes as I hear him. Do I see any family resemblance?
Yeah, you do, especially in the eyes. Ember. This is Ember's brother.
Oh, right. Well, nice to meet you.
Likewise.
Can I size each of them up
Go ahead.
against each other?
Against each other, okay.
Yeah, because what I'm reading here, it just coincides perfectly with where I got to when they introduced each other.
What would you like to size them up for?
Would it be a fair contest? Would it be a good thing to watch?
Between Solomon and
Mm.
JD?
Yeah,
It'd be fun to watch.
evenly matched sort of thing. Sizing them up that way.
Sizing them up, it's quite evenly matched.
Okay, I'll just sort of smile to myself and make a note of that for the future, and then I'll just continue reading.
I'm not sure what happens fully to my sister in board. It seems she and Ava kind of just looks at the floor and doesn't look at him during this. And keeps her mouth shut. And Ava's not for Stubbs, well, actually Stubbs and Barnabus, and Eddy, you know that she's not the type of person to hold her tongue, and she is doing so. So, Captain, I hear you're down a gunner as my sister has left your crew. I'm very accomplished. Myself and my accomplice Solomon. We used to be more mercenaries for hire, and then we kind of stay, and we have been on several crews beforehand, but we don't enjoy working for people with, how do we put it, less than noble engenders. We've been working here in Dorica for years. There are people who can replace us in keeping away the Sand Raiders. I already have a list that I've passed through town should we leave, which they are already aware of. We have been looking for a crew to call home for some time, and there hasn't been a very good fit. We tried the Hellier pirates, and that was not a fun experience for us. We've tried other crews, and we've tried some that are more, let's call it, managed by the Cartographers Guild. And your crew seems to be more free and more able to explore for themselves, if what I understand from what my sister has told me. Would that be right?
I do encourage thinking, or I do prefer, I should say, a crew that does think for itself. However, there are certain conditions to those freedoms.
We are loyal to whatever crew we work with. If we found out that if we felt that the crew wasn't working for us, we would first speak to the captain, yourself, or the first mate, or the bosun, depending on what you would direct us to.
Right. They said that they have been mercenaries and stuff in the past, and they've been with other crews and things like that.
You would
right?
know this of them.
I would know of them.
Yes.
Right. So, okay. So, knowing of them, right, what sort of reputation have they earned?
They've earned a good reputation. They are loyal. However, if they find a crew isn't working for them, they will still do the contract that they're contracted to and then leave afterwards. So if they go with you to Shinnigan, they will go with you to Shinnigan, and then afterwards, if they found it wasn't working, then they would leave.
Right. Okay. Well, gentlemen, I have heard of your own kind of exploits, and you do have a reputation of your own, which I'm sure you'll be pleased to know speaks very highly of the way that you conduct yourselves.
My sister in her other letters often spoke very highly of you.
Now, don't get me wrong. I may come across as a kind of a free spirit at certain times. But as the rest of my crew will attest, I demand excellence from each and every one of them. And there are times when judgment can lapse, and I'll just very briefly sort of flick my eyes to JD. However, bygones can be bygones.
I understand.
And all things said, we are more than just a crew. We are that family that Ember spoke of. And I intend to keep it that way. And as every family that I have ever known, they will watch each other. They will keep each other's backs. And any entry into this family needs to have that understanding.
You hear from outside, I tried to join, but your big man threw me out!
I'll just ignore it.
I was about to say, can I pull him back through the window and then throw him right back out again?
an attack roll, Jim.
An attack roll specifically? Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, give me an attack roll.
15.
I'll let you do it.
Yeah. So, shut the fuck up, you! Woof! Out he goes.
That was...
Is it through a different window?
No, it's funnier if it's the same window.
That was the guy who was hitting on that girl. Am I right? He's well known here. He's... yeah.
Oh, that
No, this
guy looks
is-
greasier than 3 shits piled together.
He's what we call an oil salesperson. And I don't mean his skin.
Now, as Mr. Stubbs has so excellently made the point, this is the sort of protection that the family will give each other.
I understand.
Now, Mr. Stubbs' enthusiasm aside, why do you want to join my crew?
We've been trying to find a crew that feels like home, like a family. We also enjoy the exploration side, which we understand that you're going to Shinnigan, which is an uncharted land. We understand that there may be dangers, but what we've been doing for years, there was always risk of us dying anyway. But mainly that kind of family feeling. Does that make sense?
It does. Right, I will insight these guys.
Go ahead. You haven't asked Solomon anything, but Ulysses has been doing all the talking.
Yeah. I wanna. That's fair enough. I'll do Solomon on what he's been seeing.
So,
But-
because he'll have just been passively agreeing.
Yeah. Well, I wanna. Even passively agreeing or disagreeing can give quite some tells. So
Okay.
yeah. So I want to know. First off, I want to know if Solomon is forthright in everything that he's saying.
You mean Ulysses?
Yeah, sorry,
Solomon
Ulysses.
hasn't
Yes.
said anything. Okay, give me an insight
Mhm.
check.
Do you want it in the tower or in the
Give it
public?
public. I'm fine.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's not great. You don't have an insight? Because none of you did the thing today. Actually, do you not have an insight, Captain? From last time?
No, I
or
used
did
it
you
last
use
time. I used it last time.
Ah.
Right, that's all right.
Do you wanna?
Right.
You know what, Jim? Would you let him use Chappie for advantage?
Yeah, why not?
There you go. You can use the corgi for advantage.
Oh, that's even worse. Right, that's absolutely
Okay,
fine. Right.
um,
Because.
Can I make an
because-
insight just observing?
Okay. Anyone who wants to can make an insight check. However, you can't use the corgi. Not you. Eddie and Barnabus?
Yeah, seems legit.
Would I sort of be aware of all this going on from the bar, I guess?
Well, I think while they're talking, you would have been able
Made our
to-
way back over.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna also
okay.
do theirs. So that is Ava's.
Eddie will be busy sketching, so he's not. He doesn't need to be part of this conversation, so he's just busying himself.
Okay, the other three, Barney, Ava, and Rosa, they are telling you the truth. So you can relay this to the captain. Barnabas, what you get from Ulysses as well is he's been feeling quite lost for some time. He did make a friend, but they've been trying to find a place to call home on A25. Ever since Ember and Ulysses' mothers died, they haven't really had a place to call home since the father left. So that's kind of the reason why he's trying to find a crew somewhere that doesn't stay somewhere too long. and is kind of like a family unit, is because that's something he craves, is a family unit. For Solomon, he's just along for the ride with his best friend.
Okay. I guess I'll just tell the captain, like, perhaps we can trust them, Captain. He at least doesn't seem to share his sister's disposition.
Rosa nods and says, I agree. For what it's worth. And starts petting Chappie.
Okay. I also want to do one on Solomon as well.
So that was kind of a combined one.
Oh, it was a combined one. All right,
Yeah.
sorry. Well, I was right. Okay, that's fair enough. Right. I'll just look at each of my crew that has spoken up, right? And I'll just turn back and I'll say, well, it appears that you make quite a first impression. What about you, Mr. Solomon?
Yes, I'm Solomon. I've worked as part of a team with my friend here for some time. We even worked with Ember for some time as well, but she seemed to seek at times to go off on her own a lot. We have been looking for, as Ulysses said, a place that feels like home. And from what I understand from also reading Ember's letter is that your place is very much a family that looks out for each other. Especially from what I saw at the bar with the girl with black and pink hair. And how you looked after her from Creepy Howard.
Well, you're welcome aboard.
Rosa goes, Captain, are you forgetting their first task to help us with the junkyard? And then she just beams at you.
I'll just smile. No, I haven't forgotten.
Yay!
Right, you may or may not have noticed that we are not berthed in port. We're a bit far out, as there were no docks available. Which means the reason that we are here is we've got a bit of a treasure hunt going. And with 2 extra sets of hands. And that certainly will make things light work. When can you be ready?
And you see they've got bags next to them. We're ready to go now.
Very well. And I will just introduce all of the crew that is there at the minute. You will report to Mr. Stubbs directly. As you can imagine, he's a man of a few words, but excellent motivation. And I'll just sort of smile at him.
I'll give just like a little curt nod. Right then, let's get messy in the scrapyard, shall we?
And Rosa will start leading the way, because this is the place where she found all the scrap for the things that she's built. This way!
I guess we're all following along.
And she'll go, you could carry Chappie, you know, Stubbs.
What, he needs the exercise? I don't own a lapdog. Come on.
You're looking after him. For Clara.
I'll be fine. Come on.
And you all go in.
As we're on the way over, Eddie will come up beside Barney and say, Barney, I've had some ideas for what we need to do. Just wondering whether I could throw some ideas at you.
And you have
Go right ahead.
You have also had requests from crew members such as Stubbs and Lottie as well.
When we're in Captain Daly's study, the books mentioned that the journey seemed longer than what they thought. I think it'd be a good idea to upgrade the engines, maybe. I know we wanted to upgrade some of the weapons, but
I mean, it makes sense to me. Shorten the journey, perhaps.
yeah,
Possibly even avoid any danger we come across.
yeah. And
Ava says to you both, hearing that conversation, goes, and still charge them for all the food and stuff that we will need for the 100 days travel.
that's the captain's choice.
Captain?
All of that is in hand. Don't you worry about it.
Okay.
And with speaking of the danger, hull upgrades.
Is that on the spreadsheet you sent me?
It is
Okay.
ballistic armor plating.
We will see what you find now. I believe Stubbs is looking for the stuff for him.
I'm looking for stuff just in general. Yeah, if it doesn't get to use for me, but gets to goes to use towards the crew, so much the better. Even if it doesn't work for me directly, because what good's it to me if I get blasted out the sky, right?
Okay, so what I will do is Stubbs, you will get advantage from Trappy. Barnabas, you will get advantage from one of the new crew members, as will Eddie. So
Can I also give Stubbs a bit of old time wisdom in a guidance?
I believe he's
Do you mean I'm not going to find any gold here, right? That's why it's the best metal, isn't it?
He does have a bardic inspiration from his sister.
It'll stack up.
However, you could also give it to Eddie if you wanted to. Who is
Yeah,
a
I mean,
higher-
either way.
who probably has a higher investigation track.
Yeah,
I mean,
I was thinking more to balance it out, but yeah, if he's got
I'd take balance it out
because
because I've got things I can do to increase myself.
Because both Rosa and Ava have a +8, so they will be doing their own. Captain, what's your investigation?
I'm going to be doing the very captainy sort of thing and supervise. I would love to give a bardic.
Lazy shit.
Absolutely. Right. No, I would love to give a bardic or something like that, but I don't have anything along them sorts of lines. So,
Okay.
I'll just be kind of helping out anyone that needs, a hand. I can't quite reach this, and then go and move it out of the way or sort of thing. That sort of.
It's up to you. You could give Ava or Rosa.
Yeah, I'll give them the help action, basically, just so they've got, whatever.
Which one?
Rosa.
Okay.
Barnabas, if you want to give me that inspiration, then I'd take it because I've just realised I've only got a +7.
You just say, yeah, it's just a D4. It's just guidance.
Better than nothing.
It's Rosa's. Ava's is not great. 18, 10, 12.
Can I use my inspiration dice?
Yes.
So I got advantage from Chappie on an investigation. Here we go.
Oh shit, that's the wrong one.
You got a 13.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I use a point of luck?
If you really want
I
to.
mean,
Don't forget the D4 on top.
Yeah, 13 shit.
Okay. Barnabus
Oh,
Ah!
there we
I'll
go.
take my +4 as well. 18.
I mean, you got 18. That's not so bad.
18's not bad.
Could have been better though.
So we've got 18.
Well, how many more luck points do you have for the day?
I have one more luck point.
Do you want to use one more luck point?
No.
I mean, your odds of rolling more than a 10 is 50-50.
How bad
You know, I'm going to stop. I'm going to stop this. I'm not going to be a motherfucker.
You're a bad influence, Jim.
18 will do.
Did you give any old-time wisdom to anyone else, such as Ava, who got 10?
I mean, if you can let me give it to multiple people, then everyone roll a D4. But I just figured it's like
No,
it's
I'll
one person
only give it
per.
one person.
I think that's the way it should be anyway. It's like
Eddie, do you have
concentration,
anything
isn't it,
like that
until
that
it
you could
goes
give
off.
Someone or not?
No. Annoyingly, I'm
Nope.
built for combat at the minute.
Okay, so we've got. Okay. Okay, you may roll one more time while you're looking. So, Captain, are you giving advantage again?
Yes.
Okay.
But we all roll again.
Yep, you get to roll one more time. So this is your second check while you're looking.
Is it still with advantage?
You both are still with advantage, yes. So Barnabas and Eddie are still with advantage. So that's Rose's. Much better. So
Oh, for God's sake.
22.
And I still get advantage from the little doggy.
Yes, you get advantage from
Okay.
the little doggy.
Good, because I have no positive bonus to this. Oh, and I still got a 17.
Barnabas, did you give anyone all-time wisdom for that one or not this time?
Oh yeah, I can do.
Who would you
Just
give
whoever
it?
needs it. That's I'm gonna say that's why Barnabas was so distracted in his own investigation.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know
He's too
what?
busy trying to help somebody else.
If you want to do this the other way, right?
I did it for
Okay.
Ava's, so Ava's is a 17 now.
Okay. I was going to say, can I give my point of inspiration to Barnabas?
Ooh.
The reason I say this is because, obviously, he's at least partially responsible for my arms, and it's probably good for him to see his handiwork being put to really good use.
Handiwork.
Yeah.
I'll allow it.
Yeah, one more
Barnabas,
then.
you can re-roll one more time.
Go on, Barney, you can do it.
23,
Fucking
it's
get
not
in
bad.
there. Get in there.
Oh, I've got
We
20
changed it by
24 and
11.
a 23 then. Yeah.
Okay.
We
Pretty good.
changed that roll by 11. That's a win.
Okay. Now, how long are you spending there, Captain? Looking through? Because so far you're up to 10 items found.
How much can we afford as well?
That is the question. How much cash has Captain got, considering you've got 8 rare and 2 uncommon? Captain?
If you're there, you're muted.
Captain, you're muted.
Trevor!
Give us a second, guys.
Oh,
Eesh. Okay. Considering the bits that you guys are needing. You've got quite a lot of your expensive stuff that you've found.
Yes, but the more the better now.
It depends how
The
long
more
the
we can
captain's-
tinker.
Exactly.
I mean, Barnabas himself's got a whole 72 gold pieces that he could put towards a personal fund. I don't know how far that will stretch, but
for the stuff that there's there, not as far as you
just
like.
anything.
Right, hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Right, sorry about
Captain.
that.
Okay.
How,
All good?
How long are you?
All good. Yes, it's all good now.
Okay. How long are you planning to search there for? Because you're up to 10 items, mostly very expensive.
How long have we been?
You've been, I'm gonna say, about an hour and a half.
An hour and a half? Another half an hour.
Another half an hour. You can all do one more check. Those who had advantage, it will be advantage again.
My God.
I will. I was going to say, I'll send Chappie to help Barney. Oh, never mind. Oh, he's already got advantage anyway. Never mind.
Yeah, he's already got advantage. Don't worry
I'm an
about that.
imbecile.
Could have sent
Right,
them
well, you can
over.
send Chappie to help Rosie. Or Rosa, cause, right?
Rosa's already got advantage because you were helping
Oh,
her.
Yeah, so send Chappie to help Rosa, and then I want to. We've been here for quite a while, right? I want to, look out. I want to be like a lookout because this might be drawing some attention or some eyes that I don't necessarily think are going to be good. So I want to watch out.
Okay. Stubbs, then do you give anyone advantage? Actually, the boys have already got advantage.
You know, I'll just take
Or
it because
do you want to give Ava advantage and she gets another roll?
I'll give Ava the advantage because
With your help action. And Chappie helping
no,
her
with
as well.
Chappie helping her, and then I'll do an investigation just to see if I get just
Okay.
if I roll high. Not likely, but we'll see.
Well, Rosa's Chappie helping. So
All right, okay. Well then, yeah, I get a
That's
7.
okay. So we've got 7. Okay. Captain, I hope you brought quite a bit of gold with you.
Me too.
So you've got 1 common, 2 uncommon, and 12 rare. Parts.
It's fine. Just tell them to put it on my bar tab, and we'll sort it later.
They will not do that. They will be wanting cash for all this stuff that Barnabas is like looking and going, ooh. Rosa's like, I told you I was good at this. And she like would probably like dives in to scramble around to find stuff. And she's like, this.
Settle down, love. You'll cut yourself. Give yourself a drinking disease.
I'm used to doing this. Don't you tell me what to do. Tell him, Barney.
I think it's time to go, everyone.
Okay.
Did I see anyone, by the way?
Give me a perception check. You did. It was a female pirate that you noticed from a certain crew that Stubbs might be avoiding. And she kind of, as you notice her, she gives you a nod and then walks away.
And I know this, and I know this person, yeah?
Yeah, she's the one who... Stubbs, how much of your past with a certain captain that you thought was in fancy dress have you told the captain about?
I don't know how often it would have came up in casual conversation. If you know what I mean.
Would you have told anyone in the crew about it? Say,
I mean, probably not, no.
No, okay. You probably heard a tale that Stubbs was able to get away from the ship, but not know who helped him escape. I think...
Okay.
Give me an insight from the nod. You would know from that nod that she's like, they're not going to find out you're here.
Okay.
And you could probably gather from that she's the one who, even though she is the first mate, she probably helped Stubbs get away from the captain.
Right, okay.
Because that is Sonia's sister. As in your lookout person.
Hmm.
And it
Okay.
it wasn't... It was the same day that he made this miraculous escape that he recommended Sonia to join the crew.
See, it's not what you know to, you know.
Yep. There you go. I'll let you put two and two together there. That maybe it was I save you, you save my sister kind of deal. But there you go.
I'm good with them deals.
What would you like to do next, crew? Because if you let her, Rosa would be diving for hours there. So you...
No, we absolutely need to get all of this back to the ship.
Okay, so Captain.
Are you sure, Captain? We could really do with just a little.
Just a half
I'll
hour
just-
longer, right? Right?
I'll just look around at all of the crew, all of their arms full and packed. I'll carry with all of this sort of stuff. And
Barnabus,
I'll
help
just...
us out here.
I think that too much of a good thing. We're about there now, Barney.
Oh, if you say so.
Just sort of smile to himself and start leading the way. And then, as we get away, turn back and then shout for Rosie. Rosie!
But Captain, about small things! Barney, help me!
Barnabas has already picked up just like a few odd bits of scrap, like some springs and random
As-
gears, and
As Eddie,
just like
as
little
Eddie-
things to put on top, the most
As Eddie-
mundane things.
As Eddie's going, he's doing the same thing. He's just trying to pick up what he can.
I
And
will
Benny's
say-
doing the same, just snatching it up in his jars.
I will say, as like you're having to get your engineers to come back, do you get the bosun to help intimidate them to come back?
No. No, I know that no, they are in their they are doing their thing. I will
add
be
a
as
few
patient
more-
as I can, and I will coax them out. Whether I have to do it with biscuits, or we will have to wait and see. But I will coax them out.
All you have to do is say, right, I wouldn't put the kettle on.
It'll be, it would be a case of it'll be no, you can't have all four. You can only take 3.
Oh, but Captain!
They did find
Only 3.
they did find some more stuff as they quickly looked around. Instead of having 2 common, they've found 10 common stuff, and they found 4 more uncommon. So it is quite pricey, but this stuff could really help.
If I have enough gold, then yes, I will.
Okay.
Right.
You may need to get a bit of gold off Barney and the others to help pay for it.
Well, this is all their fault, so yes, they definitely can help. I will
Okay.
obviously reimburse them later, but yeah.
I'll straight up just turn over 70 gold, just leaving me with a small amount of change.
If,
Eddie will give like 120.
Ava and Rosal put some money in as well. Your new crew members add some money in as well. They add in 50 gold each.
Oh, I'm surprised at that. Straight off the belt. Okay,
They're
that
trying to show willing.
right. Okay.
You make your way to Captain Daly's, back to the house. You have a couple of extra pairs of arms to help carry any books that you want. Now, Eddie, did you say all books?
Yep.
All books. Stubbs, you've had a look at the items. Is there any items that you think that would be, apart from the pack of cards for Lottie, anything else that you think that would be useful that's on that list?
Let's see.
I believe map fragment of Shinnigan might be where.
That's definitely one of them.
Okay.
And if based on the writing, I don't know if we'd know it or not, but the self-turning bookmark that flips when danger approaches seems really handy to prevent ambushes. But do we even know that part?
You'd have to. I think there's a note scribbled next to it stating this.
Then yeah, that one seems handy because, you know,
Okay.
prevent ambushes.
So. Okay. So those two are a lot ease. Anything else? He's taking the keepsake box.
Yeah, it didn't seem quite right to try and take that. Actually, just on the off chance, the portrait with the eyes scratched out, would we be able to place who the portrait's of?
It's him. And
Oh,
he's
it's him
taking
specifically.
it, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's that mystery solved. Okay.
For anyone who wants to, give me one final either investigation, nature, or survival check.
What's this for?
I'll explain if you hit 15.
I'll try survival.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'll do investigation.
He's not really good at any of these.
Hi.
Hi there.
Hi.
Investigation, survival, or nature check, Captain.
Oh, okay. Investigation, survival, or nature. Let's go survival.
Okay. Rosa, Eddie, and Ava. And actually, Lottie would get this as well. You notice the flower is odd on the item list. There's a dried flower that you've never seen before pressed into glass. And when Rosa kind of goes to pick it up, he shakes his head and then raises his hands. So as if to say, crab. anyone who wants to from that can give me an insight into. Eddy, Barney, Rosa and Lottie see the fear in his eyes and think the flower that's in there, it's weird. The flower, although its petals, looks almost shell-like. And you feel like he's referring to it that something to do with the flower might be what's turned him into what he is. And he's got that pressed into some kind of crystal as like a warning to anyone who comes here that if you go there, stay away from this flower. However, knowing what people rolled in the survival checks, sometimes if you have the thing that created the virus infection, they might be able to come up with a vaccine for it. However, specialist equipment would have to be used in order to try and reverse whatever's happened to him. So it's up to you if you do want to take this dried flower that you've never seen before pressed into glass. Or
Could we at least maybe give get a sketch of it, even if we're not taking it, just so we have something to refer back to?
Yeah, knowing the colour of it as well is probably, if it's really colourful, we know to avoid those colours.
It looks like this.
Crab plant.
Crab plant.
That's not obvious.
Not obvious, are you sure? So who's good at drawing?
What skill would that be?
Cartographers are relatively good at drawing.
And you actually have two people who can do that, so they
Mhm.
will roll. There you go. Ava does a great sketch. Rosa tries and just keeps on scratching it out and doesn't feel like she does a good job, but you get the image of it from Ava. Anything else that you wanting to take with you?
I don't think so.
You want to take all books.
How large is this plant?
About the size of a rose.
Okay, so noticeable then. It's not like we won't stumble across it accidentally.
No.
Okay, good to know.
However, there might be places where there's quite a lot of them and you can't get away from them. Mwahahaha.
For survival.
A Gentleman's Guide to Sky Battles. That is one of the books that you've got. Right. Captain Daly will pack up his things and come with you. After all, he's been told he might be able to be cured, which made him all misty-eyed and made him want to go with you.
Does he know we're going back to Shinnigan? we tell him that? I can't remember.
The captain
Yeah, I think
said
we
that
did.
he would be cured before you go to Shunigan.
Okay.
Captain,
Mm-hmm.
thinking back on this, give me an intelligence check.
Not great.
Not great. You're not sure if by the time you leave for Shunigan, he'd be able to be fixed. It may take longer.
If it, the from what I can remember, right, the whole idea was if we could help him, we would help him.
Yeah.
If you wanted to come to Shunigan with we, then he could. But I wasn't going to force him. But I was going to ask for any information or advice, which he's kind of done, and by giving him his books and all that sort of stuff. Right, so I will help him as best I can. But if he's not fully cured by the time we go to Shunigan, then that is unfortunate. Right. But I will, whatever we are doing to help him, up to then, I would like to continue if he's not cured, even after we depart.
Okay. You all head to the ship. As you get there, Dimitri smiles at you all and says, the doc has asked that everyone report to get checked out because she knows that some of you got hit. After all, we saw the condition Oswald came back in. So please report to the doctor before she gets very mad. And I'm assuming you're bringing some of the books with you for her to read as well.
Makes sense.
Yeah. I mean, any with Eddie taking all the books, any ones that he thinks would be relevant to the relevant people, he would give out.
Okay. And Barnabus would probably try and nick the inventor's notes. And
Oh, Eddie's already started looking through them.
okay. As you make your way there, you greeted first by Clara and says, "Oh, new crew members, Captain."
Indeed.
Hi, Chubby. Okay, so names, please. Sorry, she's said that I have to get you to the beds and she'll come round. And then she looks at Captain Daly and goes, "Hello, sir." And she's trying not to look at the hands. This way. Hi, big brother. Do you want to take the last bed?
Sure.
Okay, and Harry comes round you all. Let's see how your health points are doing.
I, even though I am injured, will not be joining the mini infirmary. I will go after my crew is sorted.
You've been informed by the doctor that she wants to see everyone. And you said that she can be in charge in the infirmary.
Yes. But everyone else gets seen first.
Okay, she will go through. Let's have a look. I believe, let's see, Lottie didn't have any problems. Stubbs was healed by Clara. Barnabus is fine. Benny has been healed. Eddie is healed. Oswald's still on the bed with some kind of infection. Still that she's... Oh! Harriet looks at you and says, "Is that for me, Eddie?" To the book that says poisons. Eddie?
Sorry.
That's okay.
We found this and thought it might be helpful for
Okay.
where we're going to be going.
And she takes the books that you've recommended for her to have a look and says, "Clara, can you grab the books and do some reading for me, especially one on..." And she looks at Captain Dalby and goes, "Very rare infections." And she writes some stuff down, passes it. "Can you have a look in the library for those for me?" Of course, Doctor. Thank you, Clara. She goes round each of you, checking. And then she gets round to Stubbs, just gives you a checkup, doesn't really speak to you, and goes on to the next person.
Oh, okay. But while she was there, I said, didn't think I'd be around here so soon, but picked up a little something in town.
You didn't have to. I'm sure you're busy.
Well, leave it here then.
Barnabus, can you do an insight check on that, seeing that exchange, and anyone else who wants to can?
I reckon with my lower roll, I'm probably just more paying attention to how Oswald is doing. Seeing as I don't really need the healing either myself, I'm just sort of like more concerned about the members of the crew that do, and you know.
Eddy, Lottie, and Ava pick up that Harriet's upset with Stubbs for some reason. Lottie will know why more, but she's upset with Stubbs.
Dear, oh dear.
Captain, if you want to do an insight, you can as well. Since you love to insight your crew.
Well, if I don't know what to think, and I don't know how to help them do it.
You can see she's upset. She was in the hospital for a couple of nights and he did not go to visit her. And he's now dropped off some, what was it, grapes?
Yeah, that's what you get, someone who's sick.
That's it, he didn't come to see her and he's known her how many years? And you know the other nugget from her as well.
I'll just in my head, I'll just think, well, that's a him problem, and just leave it at that.
Because you know that you even came to visit her as well at one point, but Stubbs didn't. He instead went to visit another lady and certain noises were heard. And now that lady has left the ship. And I will leave it at that. She continues all of the checkups. And Captain, you get a shot in your arm. And you are healed. There you go. Right, you're all dismissed. And able to go back to your normal duties. Please make sure that if you do end up in any kind of battles that you do come to visit me afterwards. I know how stubborn some of you are.
You heard the lady.
Thank you, Captain.
Right. Then I guess it's time to get this this boat up and away and moving.
Engineers, Is there anything on your list you want to start to do yet?
I was thinking before list, we probably make basic repairs, just the
Yeah.
like combat damage we've taken, and then go to that. Get straight on that, and then build upon a fresh ship.
Okay. Right, so
Would you like some like a tinker's check
I will
now,
want
or
a tinker's check from each of your engineers that are conscious.
and again I'll give some guidance to whoever's listening, just like trying to impart wisdom as he's tinkering away himself.
Garrett got a nat one if you want. What was that? You wanted to add to Garrett's roll?
It could be a D4.
A D4. Thank you. He got a 10. And that is because Claire is helping the doctor at the moment. That is your engineering staff, I believe.
So
Captain,
Mm.
Lottie comes to see you. Captain, can I have a moment of your time?
Of course.
When we get to Tixon, I will be meeting my brother. He is wanting to meet yourself as well, if that's okay. To discuss what happened in Fortuna, and it's up to you if you want to. I don't know how to put this, but get rid of our prisoner at the same time.
Well, she certainly wasn't going to be staying long term.
I didn't think so. It's just, it's an option that's there. He of course is worried about me, but he also is very interested in the legal side and has not been a fan of Veronica's for some time. Chloe's got some witness statements from the girls of their treatment there and about the contracts, which you found as well, and also what went on to them leaving, which I'm sure he'll be more than happy to take. There's a back room to Chloe's tavern in Tixon. That's where we normally meet him. I have a special key for it, if that's okay.
Sure.
Okay. Thank you, Captain, and I'm sorry again that I didn't come forward sooner about everything.
Take this as a learning experience. Look, we've all said it. We are, or we at least try to be, a family. Families keep secrets from each other, but they try their best not to hurt each other.
Thank you, Captain. You all, depending where you are, receive the menus for the canteen area and Chloe's bar, which I posted yesterday. I will not tell you what each thing does. I will just write it down and you will find out what happens at some point.
I am not getting anything. Not a thing.
Not even
You can get stuffed. Absolutely not. You can get stuffed with your fancy labeled food that will do something when you drink it or eat it. Right?
But there's
Absolutely not.
There's a captain's coffee. Come on.
Take biscuits.
So this is the point where you fail to take long rests because you're starving to death on
Fine.
hunger strike.
That's absolutely
Can I just
fine.
say one thing? There's like each crew member's allowed an alcoholic drink after work as long as they're over 18, and there is one called Barney's Shark Bite. Just saying that for a little bit of fun.
I'm so
Smuggle
happy.
in an apple.
I'm so happy the thought of magical food transcends campaigns of no one wants to do it.
And it's all Shona's fault.
Look, what happened to my last campaign, Trev? That was on you.
It absolutely was not.
It said remove one article of clothing, not all.
What were we wearing? We only had like 4 articles of clothing, like period.
Yeah, and you chose to take all of them.
Not my fault. This is your
I mean,
fault.
you chose to lean into it, but
This is all safe. The only
Oh, of course, that makes us feel so much better.
The only downside is if you did drink more than one alcohol drink, I would make you do a Constitution saving throw, which you wouldn't do because Captain's orders is you're only allowed one drink of alcohol after your shift. Right, Captain?
Mm-hmm.
You don't have a secret bottle of whiskey somewhere?
Maybe. But I'm the captain.
Yeah. And then like the food, you're allowed 2 courses or a course and a snack. The only thing is, with Millie's hot sauce, you will need to make a Constitution saving throw because of how spicy her hot sauce is. That is all. Any conversations you're all wanting to have?
yeah. Once we're in the air, Stubbs, and we're free of our obligations. Stubbs would probably knock on the captain's door.
Go ahead.
Am I given leave to enter, or is he jacking it in there?
No, you'll be given leave. Come in.
All right, Captain. Gonna make this really quick. Think you're making a big fucking mistake.
In what way?
Prisoner in the hold. There's no way handing her over is not gonna bite us in the arse.
There's no way that whatever we do now is not going to bite us in the ass.
True. But there's having a little nibble, there's having a big fucking chomp in there. The second she gets put into a cell, the coggies will fucking spring her. And then she's going to be right back on our tail, and who knows next who the fuck she's going to shoot.
Captain, give me a history check. You would know the last person that the coggies sent after someone was the Lieutenant Landon Ricketts after Lottie. He is still in prison and has not been sprung. He was arrested by the police after trying to shoot Lottie, and Lottie made captain. And he's still in Viridia Minoris, which is kind of Alcatraz, steampunk Alcatraz. There you go.
Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Stubbs, but the coggies don't seem to care for all those that let them down.
I don't think it's a coincidence that she got put on the crew, got fucking found out, right as we're about to set off. All it takes is a little bit of oil on the cogs of society, and we're fucked. Look, it's up to you what you do, right? But I'm just saying, someone's got to speak up if they see fucking shit ahead of time, and that's what I see. That's not even getting into what we get for over there. I signed on for that shit.
I think all of that shit is all connected and all part and part of the same problem. However, I do appreciate your insight, and I do agree with it. But there are other things that are stopping me doing what I almost did just yesterday.
Oh yeah, and what's that then?
It's not something that I intend to go into right now, Mr. Stubbs.
Fine. All I'm
But-
saying is, I don't want no one else getting shot, right?
No one wants that. But I feel bullets are going to be heading our way whatever we do with our would-be prisoner.
Sure, but there's a difference, right, between knowing you're going to get shot at and willingly letting another rifle get pointed at you. There's one thing I learned even over this last week, right? Is that I should have fucking ripped Victor's head off when I had the chance. Instead, I had a scarper, and there he was causing hell on, and who knows how much more hell on he's caused for other people down the line. Just saying there is a more permanent fixture. That's all.
Those permanent fixtures have a habit of coming and biting you in the ass, whether you think they're the best solution or not. Believe me when I say this. I've had my fair share of permanent fixtures that have gone awry. It's not always, long-term, the best solution. But I understand your frustration. Particularly with the specifics of the event.
Right. Well, I've said my piece. It's up to you what you'll do, but I wouldn't shed a fucking tear if we suddenly found she'd gone missing while we were over the fucking plains. You know what I'm saying?
And I'll just nod. I'm pleased you came to me with this and didn't just act on it. Thank you for that.
Look, I'm not in the habit of causing shit on the ship. You know that. Do my best to try and keep everything running smoothly. And this is just a complication that I'm just trying to sort out ahead of time.
That complication will be gone when we get back to Tixon. Either way.
Right. Well, I won't take up no more of your evening. See you in the morning, Captain.
Mr. Stubbs?
Yeah? Then
I'm
leave.
sure she'll get what she's deserved.
Oh, I think I can certainly make sure of that bit at the very least. And then I'll leave.
Anything anyone else is doing?
Just fixing.
Once everything's like kind of in order and Barney's aware doing stuff, Eddie would, with some food and stuff, would sit and study the engineering books that we got from Captain Daly.
Is that going to be in the library or the canteen?
Can I do it in the engineer's workshop?
Yeah.
I feel that's where Eddie feels more comfortable and more relaxed, so he would go down there and.
As you're reading through those books, you will notice that Rose kind of every now and then starts looking over your shoulder and then starts walking away, tinkering with some stuff, and then we'll come back and have a look again.
You'll get your turn in a minute.
Okay.
I think after all that as well, I probably would go down to the brig to visit. What's her face? Queen Bitch.
You want to go see Natalia? Captain,
Yeah.
you
Mhm.
gave strict orders for him not to be allowed near the prisoner. Is that still in effect?
I didn't say that he couldn't go. Just that she.
You said that Dimitri and Sam were to keep him away from there because of what he may do. Because of who
That was when it first happened.
So
Right.
no longer in effect.
So
It's not-
So that's laxed off a bit. He's not to be left alone with her, but yeah, that's no problem.
Okay. One of we'll say Solomon is the one who's keeping an eye on her and just not Tuesday.
Just pull up a little stool next to the thing. Pull out a little letter. Ooh, a little bit of bedtime reading. Dear Terence, Talia has confirmed that Lottie's indeed your fiancée Charlotte. Oh, isn't that interesting, eh? Oh, a little bit of bullshit in the middle, but if anything happens to me, please take care of Natalia. I know that JD and my story ends with one of us dead, and if it's me, I need to know she's taken care of. He was a stupid son of a bitch, wasn't he?
You see her eyes go wide. What are you saying?
I'm saying we're going to be touching ground before too long, and if you want to ever spoke to Victor again, you're going to have to start talking a lot fucking louder than that.
What you just read, did you kill him?
Of course I fucking did.
And she just glares at you.
Just thought you should know if the two of us, one of us gets it done right, eh? Stands up, kicks the stool over and leaves.
The doctor's too good for you, you fucker.
Well, maybe there is some common ground between us. And then I just keep walking.
You only deserve a slut like Ember.
Don't think I hear it as I'm out.
Solomon just starts glaring at her now. Stubbs, do you think you can get someone else in here before I go through there?
Oh, could certainly ask, but part of me really wants to fucking leave you. I'll get someone, pal. And I'll get, Dimitri's not busy right now, so get him to
You've
tag
got
out.
quite a list of lads you can get in there.
Yeah, in fact, actually, it's probably a good opportunity for one of the new guys.
That was one of the new guys, was Solomon. And he
Yeah, I mean, there was the two of them.
Okay.
Ulysses.
Ulysses, thank you.
The
Yeah.
brother of Ember now, instead of
Yep.
friend of Ember. He's up in the crow's nest. He'll relieve Lottie. Because he's a sniper.
No, you know what? That is absolutely an even bigger powder keg waiting to happen. So I probably shouldn't do that one, no matter how much more fun it would be, and ultimately get Stubbs what he really wants. But I think
I will give you your list. You've got.
it's James, isn't James? Is a
Yeah,
big
yeah.
tough dude. Yeah, I'll go with James.
James, Eddie's bestie. Other than
Yeah.
Benny.
Yeah, I'll send James in.
James will switch. Anything else anyone was doing?
I would after that, sort of having got my anger off my chest a bit, and even though it was just a bit of petty cruelty, would like to see if Harriet is free, or if I'm just completely got on the cold shoulder at this point.
Where do you go to find her?
Well, if this is after hours, I would see if she's in the infirmary first, because I know she's a bit of a workaholic.
You see Patrick's there instead.
I just give him a quick nod, back out, see if I can find her quarters.
She shares her quarters with Ava.
Ah. Give it a little knock on the door.
Ava opens the door. Good thing I knew you did in engineering, isn't it? And she kind of gives you a punch on the shoulder.
What's that for?
You know.
Can I come in, or?
Harriet goes, I don't know, are you allowed in crew's quarters?
I mean, I respect your right to privacy.
You can come in.
Thank you. We'll go in, I'll close the door.
And you hear Ava say from the close-up, no funny business.
What does she think's going on?
Whatever she has in her head, I'm sure it's wrong.
Right, look, Harry, I'm sorry if I've pissed you off somehow. It's not my intention, you know that.
Why do you think I'm angry?
We have known each other since we were yay high. And he just, puts his hand down, like, beneath his knee. Like, I've always looked out for you and you've always looked out for me. That's the way it's always been, right? Through thick and thin. And then just, a bit of the cold shoulder and everything. Just a bit odd.
Came to visit me. Lottie came to visit me. Barney came to visit me. You didn't. You've been otherwise engaged with Amber?
That was one, maybe two times, yeah. But there was something I was dealing with, and I'm going to tell you now, and I've not told no one else, but I think the captain knows, and probably half the fucking crew knows by now, but I was trying to deal with it myself. And you know what I get like when I'm trying to deal with fucking shit by myself.
I went to go see you. And instead I heard what you were up to. Lottie helped me back, and I pulled a couple of stitches.
Fucking hell.
For coming to see you.
I'm sorry, but you should have... You would have told off anyone who wasn't you walking around with stitches like that, and you know it.
And you'd have come to see me if it was the other way around.
Well, any other time I would have been right there, you know that, but... Like... I am sorry, and I'm not trying to downplay what you're feeling or what your experience has been. I'm not, and I'm a piece of shit, and I always have been. You know that as much as anyone. No matter, everyone keeps trying to tell me I'm a fucking good guy, and they don't know me for shit. But what I am telling you is the honest to God truth. And my head's been up my fucking arse because it's the darkest place I can think of, and the reason for that is because I found out I've still got fucking family. And it's family I didn't even fucking know about. Yeah, well...
I figured that out a while ago and I didn't want to say that.
Well, I figured it out through someone directly telling me in my face that... Oh. Well, don't get me wrong, Clara's a good kid and everything, but what am I supposed to do with that? You know how I feel about my fucking old man and everything.
Okay. I'm putting a pin on how I'm feeling and
No. I'm letting you know that's why I've been a piece of shit lately, and I'm sorry.
Let me explain. You work for the Cogs. That doesn't make you a bad person. You did that to help your mother, which was a noble cause. right?
Yeah.
And no matter who our parents were, we are not them. You saved me from my father. I am nothing like him. Your father's a piece of shit. You and Clara are nothing like him. You have a half-sister. She's a lovely girl. She's been helping me take care of Oswald and looking into anything she can in the library. She's a good kid. You have a sister.
No, I mean,
It's a good thing. You've seen what I was like.
yeah, she's a good kid and everything, but like, I always felt like, you know, after your mum passed and everything, it was like I had you and I had Ava, and that was all I needed, you know. And then it feels like it's dragging him back in.
It's not. It's not dragging him back in. If he tries to, you don't have to let him in anyway. Clara is her own person.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, you said she's a good kid and everything, but like, it seems like he's even fucked that up and all. But it made me feel so angry, and that's why, stupidly, I found comfort wherever I could, right? And that's the deal, and that's shit, and I'm sorry, right? I'm straight up.
How great is this? You've got a sister. She's a good kid, right?
Yeah, she is. I mean,
She's got a cute dog.
it's a good dog as well.
And she just gives you this kind of beaming smile that makes you smile as well.
I'll just sit next to her and say, "Do you have any of them grapes then?"
She still sticks one in your mouth.
Off.
And just smirks and go, yes, I did. However,
I hope they were the good ones.
clearly you got them yesterday when you were in Rias and forgot to give me them.
Things got a bit mental. They always seem to, you know, if things get away from me, you know it is.
I share a room with Ava. She told me kind of what something she overheard. Are you okay?
Oh yeah, me, I'm fucking right as rain. I can take anything apart from, you know.
Okay.
Look, and I know, like, you've seen what happened today and everything, and I've been shot with crossbows, I've been stabbed, I've been punched and everything, but nothing hurt worse than feeling like I'd hurt you, you know?
Why is that?
Because we're like fucking this, and he tries with the dexterity that's in his metal hands, tries to, you know, cross, you know, the fingers, but it's really tough because they don't have that great manual dexterity. It's like,
You mean
and then he has to put his other hand to his fingers to cross them over like that. And that's what we like this, you know? No matter what, through thick and thin. Anyways, I shouldn't keep you up past your bedtime.
I was about to go and try out a drink from Chloe's menu if you want to join me.
Oh, fuck it, why not, eh? See what she's cooked up in there.
There's one named after you, it seems.
Somehow I've made an impression. Fuck knows how.
So, what drink is Stubbs gonna order from the adult-only drinks?
I'm trying to find the list. Where's the list? Where's it on here? It's in the ship, isn't it? There we go.
Yeah,
Chloe's
it's
bar.
in the Chloe's bar.
Let's have a look. It's almost rude right now to not go for Stubbs' punch, isn't it? You know? Well, if it's named after me, it's really rude to not have one.
I'm going to try going to try a Barney's shake bite. Sorry. Barney's shark bite.
Oh, well.
I've heard the legends. Who hasn't?
I mean, yeah. Living legend, the old boy.
Okay.
Yeah. What happens to me? I want to know now. I'm taking the plunge, you see. I'm doing it. I wasn't gonna, but then I got guilted into it by my best friend.
Stubbs.
Yeah.
On your next athletics check, you get a +5 bonus.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna throw someone off the ship.
Okay. Please note that down.
I'm gonna note it down. Notes. +5. Next. Athletics. Check.
Is anyone else around the bar noticing these two having a drink together, or is everyone else too busy? Because Barney and Eddie, you'd be about due to finish your shift, and Captain, well, it's about time that Dimitri normally takes over from you.
I mean, it makes sense. We've got to eat, you know.
You've got to eat, you've got to have a drink. Stubbs, do you get any food while you're there?
Oh, you know what? I might just get some food as well. You know, you gotta have you gotta layer the stomach a little bit, don't you? Let's have a look at Millie's menu.
You're gonna have from Millie's menu.
Oh.
I will go through each.
Which one's the rules for this again? So it's 2 courses or 1 course and a snack.
Yep.
Okay. So let's see. 1 course. Oh, you know what? It's actually not been a terrible day, right? Okay. He's fought some stuff, killed some stuff, threw a greasy man through a window, and had a heart-to-heart with his best friend. I think he's going to go for some ribs.
You're going to go for the ribs?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
It's a messy food as well, but hey. And I'll go for some ribs with some chili cheese fries.
Okay, for the chili cheese fries, can you make me a Constitution saving throw?
Okay. Shit, not for the alcohol? Okay,
No, this is for her.
Fire alarm.
Okay.
Yeah, heat.
So for one of these items, you will gain a +5 on your next strength check.
Does that stack with the athletics one?
No.
But they're both strength checks, though. So.
And for your snack one, for the other one, you get a +5 on your next Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Is that within the next 24 hours?
Yes, you have to have.
Okay.
But all of them are within the next 24 hours.
Within the next 24. Okie dokie. Okay.
Barney, what you having?
He's probably just
if we're all in the canteen at the same time, Stubbs like, oh, it's good, you know. So everyone can hear it.
Licking his fingers and.
Millie's just nodding,
Yep.
listening to this.
I think simple veggie stew and probably the ale as a drink is like Barney's kind of thing.
Okay. You gain advantage on your next nature check, and you said just the ale.
Yeah.
+5 to your next strength check.
Okay. Nice.
I thought you'd go with the Barney's shark bite, but okay, it's fine. Or distilled lightning.
He's trying to live that down, isn't he?
Yeah, no, he doesn't need to like perpetuate the myth, the legend, you know. Like he just lets others enjoy thinking whatever they want to think.
And you see Stubbs and Harriet sat together eating and having a drink. And Barney, you know Harriet's feelings towards him.
I mean, that's none of none of Barney's business.
I know. You just will notice this. 'Cause...
I think he'd probably just be keeping to himself, honestly. And just
Okay.
maybe if you'd have come in at the time when they were talking about him being a bit of a legend, he'd just be like, all true, everything you hear, and fully.
I mean, even if he did, like, Stubbs just be grinning back at him because, like, you know, he's got a great deal of affection for Barney for, you know, sorting out the old hand
Absolutely.
situation.
Get one of these.
And we'll go to Eddie.
He would have took down to the engineer's quarters the inventor's charcuterie board, because that sounds cute.
Okay. You get a reroll on one failed intelligence or tool check within the next 12 hours.
Start crafting my shit, boy.
Intelligence or
Intelligence or tools check. So if you were using Tinkerer's tools, for example, you get a reroll.
yeah. Oh, that's
See,
more than
Captain,
what I
not
could have
bad.
hoped for.
I haven't had a go yet.
You
I'll
haven't.
find the one. I'll find the one.
Is there anything else that you want to have? Because you are allowed 2 courses and you are allowed to drink as well. Or is that it? There is some normal drinks that are non-alcoholic as well.
Yeah, I think he would probably take the brownies.
Ooh, great.
And for a drink,
For the brownies, you gain 10 HP equal to your proficiency bonus for the next 12 hours.
ooh,
There you go.
and yeah, I'm on the wrong tab again.
And what would you like to drink?
Hang on, I didn't have something picked out, but I started reading again. Just flavoured water. Boring, but you know.
Gain advantage on your next nurture check, which you probably won't need until Shinnigan, but there you go.
Well,
It'll
you know.
be within the next 12 hours. And then, Captain, what would you like?
I will have a food-wise. Right. We're gonna go for Millie's boar stew, and then we are going to have a
Gain temporary HP, and it's temporary HP, and it's 1 per character level.
Okay.
So that is for the boar stew. And what was your? Are you getting a dessert or a starter as well, or a snack?
I'm going to get a dessert, I think. Let's go for some cream puffs. Millie's cream puffs.
Millie's cream puffs. Advantage on 1 saving throw of your choice within the next 12 hours. Or 24 hours.
Right.
So.
Okay. Is it 12 or 24?
I'll say 24, I'll be generous. But these will not stack. If you have another drink, you'll get a different thing. I'll say within 12 hours instead. So for breakfast, you can pick something different. Or lunch. What would you like for your drink?
We'll finish it off with a coffee. Go on.
Are you going for... What coffee are you going for?
The captain's one. Come on.
Captain's one.
Come on.
Remove 1 level of exhaustion once per long rest. So this is for when you, Captain, burn the midnight oil, you would remove 1 level of exhaustion if you had it.
Okay.
So it's one to keep you very awake.
Fair enough.
See? Nothing bad. Unless you had more than 1 alcohol or... And then there's some checks
But the
involved.
cream puffs, Trev, force you to striptease the crew.
No, they don't. Jim, down.
Whilst singing Erasure.
Now, your next day will be a full day of travel back to Tixon. Is there anything you wanting to do during that day?
Fix him.
Frickson?
Do you know what? Right, I get the image that I get right of Barney inside his little fixing studio. Right, the whole place could be burning down. Right, and there'll just be this soot-covered Barnabas with one of those eyeglasses where one of the lenses is much longer than the other one, so he can see what he's doing, fine close-up work. All right, and the whole place will be burning down, right, and smoke fill the air, and the whole thing will rock, right, and you'll go, oh, careful, and then just pick up whatever it is that you dropped and just keep going.
Absolutely.
That's just
You're not wrong.
Now, is there any conversations that any of you are wanting to have? Because I know Stubbs is wanting to have one. You said before you wanted to have one with Clara.
Oh yeah, but that would probably be the following day. I think there's been a
This
lot.
is
Yeah.
following that day after your rest. So, any of you wanting to have any conversations with Captain or otherwise? Anyone wanting to check in on Oswald or anything?
Barnabas would be, sure.
oh yeah, I'll check in on Oswald. I'd actually forgotten about that. As a player, I completely forgot.
You're welcome. Harriet will tell you he's responding well to treatment. He's getting a bit more colour in his face. The infection seems to be going down. At the same time, she is trying to work on Captain Dalby. However, his infection is very complex. She's got her assistant. She's asking you for extra resources, Captain, to see who she can borrow to look into things. If that's okay for her to take some stuff away, some of the stuff away from Stubbs to do some researching into different kind of infections, viruses that could be causing this hand situation.
Yeah, we'll accommodate it on this particular ask for
Okay.
this. Yeah.
So she will take the other Granville girls, Clara and Natasha, and they're going to be in the library researching for her then. And that is who
Yep.
she takes from the staff. Let's see how they do. Anything else anyone wants to do, or are you all gonna...
Eddie will find Barnabas kicking about and say, Barney, when do you want us to start work on upgrades?
Well, I guess to the dungeon master. How well are we doing on just ship repairs? Did our checks, was it enough to fix us up over this day?
Most of the fixing's done.
Okay. I'd probably say right away, boy. I mean, there's a couple of little things that need repairing still, but there's many a hand in the crew now.
So
What did you have in mind?
you have Rosa, Ava, and Garrett at your disposal to help you as well.
I was thinking either hull upgrades or maybe the engine. I think with what we've learned so far, that's what needs doing pretty fast.
I take it we probably cannot upgrade engines while we are using them to get to Tixon, can we? So
While you're using them, you can't upgrade them, so it
Sure.
have to be when
that's
you
something
dock
we'll
to
do in
Tixon.
port.
Right.
But we could potentially be attaching stronger panels to the outside of the ship while it's in flight, right? I wouldn't see why we couldn't have like sort of harnesses, to like dangle off the side of the ship and whatnot.
You can start work, but you could probably. Who would you want doing them? So, do you already have the Tinker's tools on your?
I do on my persons, yeah.
Yeah, I do as well.
Garrett, so you have. So Garrett and Rosa have a +8, and Ava has a +11.
I think I'd probably still pick Rosa because she's the one like making her own guns, right? She's the one that's
Ava has
doing-
also done that as well, but she's
Right.
just not as open as about it, and that's why she kind of took Rosa to her side at one point.
Yeah.
That's why them two have been kind of hanging out with each other a bit as well.
The way I figure it,
But Rosa
mean-
is more excitable.
yeah, get her working on the more experimental stuff, which are these upgrades that we're doing with me and Eddie, and
Okay.
we can have Ava and Garrett just sort of working on the remaining minor repairs that are left.
Okay. So. Garrett. I think across the day they get the other, with those checks they will get the other minor repairs done
Perfect.
for you, but it'll take, because they're on their own, it'll take them the day.
Sure.
Let's see what Rosa gets you. That was winking at me on a 17 as well, and then it.
Can she have the guidance from
Do
me
a
if like we're all doing it
guidance?
together? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wanna-
14.
Not
No.
bad.
Not bad. Not what you wanted. So she's struggling a bit. I think it's because she's thinking about so many ideas that you're having to try and rein her in a bit.
We're not focused on our current plan. Yeah, that's fine. Do we get one as well?
However, she does have mending. Yes, you both get one as well. I will let her have a second roll for it with her having mending.
Oh, dear.
That's even worse. Never mind. We'll stick with her original roll. Oh no, that was a
do I
7. Never
do I
mind.
get a second one for having
7.
mending?
Yeah, you can have a second one with having mending. So hers is
Hell
17. Hers is 17. Eddie's is 27. Yeah, you all hit higher than the 15. So
Cool.
okay.
Yeah.
Eddie-
Well, if we say we want to upgrade the hull and we'll discuss values, and then we can. Surely that's going to take a few days anyway.
Yeah.
Right. So I believe Stubbs, you wanted to have a conversation.
Well, initially, but then the request came through for Harriet to have more people, and Clara was one of them, so she is now otherwise engaged.
You could talk to her before she goes. Just let her know about her new assignment.
Yeah. In fact, probably what I'd do is I'd go to get her for Harriet.
Yeah.
So at the start of the day, just saying, "All right, Clara, Just wanted to say good work yesterday and all, you know?
Thank you. It means a lot. And
Yeah,
see
well.
Chappie next to her as well.
Yeah, it's a good little pet you got there.
Thank you.
Expect trained him well. How he moves so fast around with such tiny little legs, I've got no fucking idea.
Well, he's used to keeping up with me.
Right. Look, I don't know how to do all the big brother stuff, but I'll look after you best I can, same way I do with everyone here, alright?
Thank you.
And we'll find some time to have a proper talk about it, but for now, just know my head's a bit more clear. Sorry I lost my wig a bit. Not good times for me. But in the meantime, Harriet could really use your help trying to fix Captain Crabclaw's downstairs.
Okay, I'm happy to help. And she just gives you a smile and gives you a hug.
Alright, so no, not while I'm on shift. While I'm on shift, I'm the big mean man. Right, alright, off you fuck.
And she smiles and says, "It's nice to have another big brother."
And then as she tots off to her work, he starts thinking,
You start thinking what?
he just thinks, another. But conversation for another time.
So, you all do your work for the day. Do you go to find her when she finishes her shift?
No, I think I'll save it for when we're overseas, perhaps.
Well, she goes to find you then.
Okie dokie.
Hi.
Alright, Clara.
Is this the bad?
No, not at all. What's going on?
May I come in?
Sure.
Chappie follows her, and she takes a seat. She sits on the bed next to you and goes, "I think my dad named my brother what he did because of your name.
What do you mean?
You're Joshua Drake Stubbs.
Yeah?
He's Jonathan Drake Stubbs."
Right.
I don't know if it's an inheritance thing. Johnny and I were never informed about you. It's only through sleeping with a friend that I found out about you. By finding letters in his straw, which the ones I gave you.
Yeah. Well. What's he like then? Is he a wanker and all, or?
No, he's not. He's a sense of morality and like my parents. Sorry, you're not supposed to ill of your parents, are you? But my parents.
Well, you know, the way I see it is people have an expectation of you to behave certain ways, but fuck all that, right? Tell the truth and tell it as honest as it is. He's a piece of fucking shit, and if I see him again, chances are I'll probably kill him.
Oh, okay.
Sorry,
It's
didn't mean to cast a pall over it, but I mean, obviously you know about me. You don't know what you did to my mum, now, do you?
I know what she did to your mum. She's a piece of shit. That's why I don't want to be like either of my parents.
Well, look, simple fact is you are who you choose to be in this life, right? You either just, you know, knuckle down and take it, or you fight back. I chose to fight back.
I fell back my own way. I left. Johnny hasn't been so lucky. him when he's a grafter like you. He's not a suity person, more of a get-stuck-in person. That makes sense?
She was related to my dad then.
More I can see the you side to him than I can him. My mother, I think you may have met before. He's not a nice person.
Well,
She started by working for him as a secretary and then worked her way up, let's call it. I'm sorry, what happened to you, Mum?
not your fault, kid. Don't worry about it.
I blame her,
Well, look, he decided on what to fucking do.
but so did she.
Yeah, sure, it takes two to tango, but he had the chance to say no and didn't.
She had the chance not to go for a married man.
Yeah, there's lots of that shit going around these days.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring the mood down.
No, it's fine, don't worry about it. It's just all the shit I've been thinking about for fucking years now.
I think I need to prepare you for something. I think with how well he gets along with the Cogs, he may be at this ball thing.
Really?
But do you want to get under his skin?
I want to rip his fucking skin off.
Not at this type of thing. You don't. Captain would be mad at you.
I'd say sorry.
Do you want to piss him off first?
How would I go about doing that then?
Well, these ball things, they're normally announce people.
Yeah?
Announce your brother and sister, JD and Clara Stubbs.
Wouldn't that piss off your brother, though?
It may do, but it'll piss him off more and her. And, well, would you like to make them both annoyed?
I'll think about it, alright? But I also reserve the right to, fucking break a glass over his head or some shit.
If he provokes you, come on.
Honestly, I'm more surprised that you hadn't heard of me before all this shit. I've got a reputation to maintain,
I never made the distinction before. But then, when I was younger, I never made the distinction until I read the letter, and then I've known for a few years. But I wasn't allowed to ever meet you or try to.
I'm surprised with the reputation I've got.
Reputation can be smoke and mirrors. Also, including that. Let's call her. And she uses our abbreviations like Lady I know. Believe you may know her. She tells everyone she's a virgin.
Stubbs is trying to cast back his mind.
Estella.
Oh, right,
Yeah, the one who tried to trick you into marrying her and you were like, no.
Oh, fuck that, another marrying type. Right, well, I appreciate you coming to me with all this. I have to think, I have to clear my head on it and just, yeah. Oh no.
She nods to Chappie, and Chappie jumps in your lap.
Oh, right, down, boy. Right, jump. No, and he does just put him down because that's a big way to jump up for a corgi with little tiny legs.
He was already on her lap. He jumped on from her lap.
Oh, okay. Not from the ground floor then. Right.
No, because he's can tell he's a bit stressed. He's trying to calm him down.
Look, I don't know what's going to happen. All I'm letting you know is, depending on how shit goes down, there is a very real chance you might be an orphan by the end of that night. All right?
What, you going after both of them?
Oh no, I assume she died from grief.
She'd move on to her next target. More like, sorry, I shouldn't speak ill of my mother.
Like I say, call a spade a spade. Either way, it's a fucking tool.
And we move to Captain. Are you doing anything before the night ends?
Nope. I am quite content with the way things are at the minute. I might just stand on deck and just listen to the crew on the whole, just to see what the feel is for them all, what their mood is, that sort of.
Sidle's next to you,
Mm.
and she goes, Captain. And she has a little bit of a mischief in her eyes.
Chloe.
I have a suggestion. Feel free to say no.
Let's hear it.
This is a off-shift suggestion.
That doesn't make me feel any better, but go on. Let's hear it.
So there is this ball thing coming up, and you need to take a +1. Now, and I think I know who you should take. He's not a member of the crew.
Feel free to.
You entered my establishment with her and Naomi. And if you were worried about the kids could stay on board and be sheltered on the ship while you have a date with Naomi at the ball, if you were of a mind to. And I'm sure she has a dress for herself that she's already made.
I'm sure she would, given her current profession.
It's just a suggestion. Feel free.
I'll think about it. That's the best you're going to get from me at the moment. So I'll think about it. Okay.
Fine. I'll accept that. You'll think about it.
Right. I'll just give her a smile.
Okay. On to my next one. Stubbs, you hear a knock at your door.
Yeah, hello, who is it?
It's Chloe.
Come in.
You see a glint of mischief in her eyes.
Oh, what the fuck are you up to now?
Hey, calm yourself.
Oh, I'm calm. I'm very, very fucking calm. In fact, given what I'm thinking about, you have no idea how calm I am.
I'm just going to suggest something.
Right?
Feel free to disagree. He's already got a dress ordered at Naomi's. I think you should let the good doctor be on your arms for the night. That's all.
What? She doesn't think of me that way, alright?
Oh, fuck. You're an idiot. Yes, she does.
What?
Did you not know?
Oh my god, this is getting too much. Right. I'm not a girl.
Okay. I know she has a thing for you.
Well, only so far as everyone on the planet does.
Ask her.
I'll think about it, right? Just
You boys in this thinking thing.
look. I'm just thinking about I'm going to kill someone. All right.
That's not a good thing. Okay.
Well, no, it's not. But it's going to be really good for me.
I'll make you a deal. I'm making you a
I'm
deal.
listening.
I will ask Sam if you ask Natty. Hi. You ask Hattie, I ask Sam.
Right. Fine.
Fine?
Fine. 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 Right. Fuck off.
She shakes her head and she leaves.
Jesus Christ, these women.
Middlington. Oh shit. And then you hear her say so shit outside and continue walking. Barnabus. Roll a d10 for me.
A D10.
D10.
Oh. A meager 2.
That's how many hours you stay awake because you didn't notice it was bedtime. With all of your tinkering.
As you were travelling through the night, who's on the deck currently? Is it just you, Captain, or is that in?
Well, that would be whatever crew was assigned at the time, but yeah,
Captain,
just me as in the
give
players.
me a
Yeah.
perception check.
Not great.
No.
He's pretty sleepy. He's not looking out too well.
After having that coffee,
He had coffee
I had
before
that
bed.
coffee. Yeah, after I had that coffee, so my brain is wired. I'm not paying attention. I'm involved in my brain going a million miles an hour.
The opposite, yeah.
Yeah.
You're too attentive everywhere.
Let's see how. Anyone else out there?
That's what fucking Captain Nick's like. Just staring into oblivion like that.
Not great either. Actually, Sam
Well, I
normally
guess-
deals with things for you, Stubbs, doesn't he, when you're off shift?
Yes.
Captain, what was that? And as he points it out, you see from the clouds, you could swear it's like a fin. Is it a fin? And Captain, you remember there was a legend about Barney. Do you remember what the
Yeah.
legend was?
Yes. The sky shark thing. Right, okay.
Dun,
Right. So here's a question then, right? So
dun,
Barney and I have been together for an extremely long time.
dun,
Right.
dun.
Would Barney have told
Jim,
me the
switch to
truth
Jaws
about this
music,
rumor?
please. You probably know about the music, but Barney, have you told him?
The captain of all people would probably know the truth, yeah.
Right.
Tell him
What
the
is the truth?
The truth is it is complete fabrication. I lost my arm in an unfortunate turbine accident,
Yeah.
essentially trying to rescue a parent, and I failed.
Does that mean that a sky shark doesn't exist?
I don't know about that.
Right, okay.
Would you all please ready for next time roll initiative for me?
Dun,
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 dun.
dun, 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 dun.
Nice.
We're going to need a bigger skyship.
I've rolled Lottie's ready. And next time you will fight.
Dun, dun.
Do you know what? I love the idea, right, of going to see the screening of this. Have you seen them? Where you're in,
Where you're in the boards.
yeah, either in the boats or you're in the rings. They're in
Yeah.
inflatable rings in the water watching this.
No, thanks.
Oh,
Absolutely no.
that would be great. Wow.
I'm not even one of those that's like, too bothered by the ocean, but that's like a step too far.
Wait, hang on. If this is our first real sky combat, does that mean the end one is going to be a Sharknado?
I never said that. If you want to put that.
No,
Right
I've set it out into the ether now. Fuck.
Yeah, when too many sky sharks form a feeding frenzy in the air.
It becomes the Sharknado. Entire armadas have been swept up in the Sharknado.
Don't spill any blood overboard.
Overboard in the air.
Oh, why have I still got that effect on?
There you go. That is where we will pick up next time. Your first sky shark combat and your first sky combat against the sky shark.
Oh Lord. I'm gonna lose my other arm.
Even though what the captain knows and what you said, like, I can't help but imagine Barney coming up and says, "You fiend, give it back!"
That's the one that took me good arm.
It's that shark, Dorby Mick.
No, is Barnabus the one who would see the sky shark and actually try and keep up the pretense of it's hunting him?
Maybe it is.
It's been following me ever since that day.
It found me. I can't believe it found me.
I did so much.